Coming into Game 2 tonight, the big worry was Paul Pierce's knee. Turned out not to be a concern. He had a great game. He had 28 points, a key block to seal the win, and it was a great night for him, especially because there was a special person sitting in one of the best seats in the house. That's LA detective Scott Collins. Collins first met Pierce when Pierce was a mouthy 7th grader, and there was the concern that maybe he was going to be affected by the streets. To help ward that off, Collins invited Pierce and some other young kids into the gym and had them work out early in the morning to learn the game of basketball, and it's part of the reason that Pierce is here today, and that's why Scott Collins is here today.
I met Paul when he was a 7th grader in Inglewood. I'm a police detective there now, but I was a police officer working volunteer coaching in the Police Activities League in Inglewood. And Paul played basketball for our program, so that's how I first met him.
And what was he like when he was in 7th grade?
Kind of a chubby little kid, playing basketball, obviously.
Was he gifted then?
Gifted. I don't think his moves were as defined as they are now, but he could always shoot the ball. He always had a nice shot, and he loved the three-point line even back then.
And you've been close ever since?
Been close ever since. Got even closer when a couple years later, his sophomore year in high school, I was actually come on as a volunteer coach with the varsity basketball team, and Paul was a sophomore on that team, and we got even closer then. And as the years went on in high school.
And what kind of stuff would you do with him?
What I do, well, a lot of times, the main thing we first started out doing was I would open the gym at 5:30 in the morning before I would start my shift at work to have any of the players come in and do work on their game. And we call that morning session. And Paul was one of the regulars. It was Paul and about 4 other guys that would be there. Then of course, I would have to play, and I would always get stuck guarding Paul. So I had a really good jump hook back then that I used to kill him with. But anyway, no.
So you spent hundreds and hundreds of hours with this guy, right? And
hundreds and hundreds. Then, I mean, even off the court at my house, he'd come by. I mean, my house was a Kool-Aid house. So the players and everybody was always there and was welcome to be there.
So this is obviously, you're taking your job, you're doing giving a lot more back than you had to do the minimum for your job, right?
It's a pleasure, though, especially when you see the successes that, not only Paul, who's been a great success, but I've had other success with other kids who have gone on to graduate from college, become lawyers, and all, gotten their master's degrees. So just to see, especially kids that don't have fathers in their home, that was the main reason I wanted to be involved with helping them.
And could it pay off any better than sitting here at the NBA Finals, watching them have a great first half?
I love it. I mean, I always tell Paul that I'm proud of him as a basketball player, but as a person he's become. I mean, I watch all his interviews and just listen how he speaks and the things he says, and just watching him mature as an adult. I mean, I'm more proud of the person he's becoming, though. Of course, basketball, you can see that also.
Does he help you out with kids now? Like, does he ever talk to the kids you're dealing with now?
Anytime he comes back. I remember he's at our house, at my home one day, and one of my sons was on. He pulled my son aside and talked to him, so it's almost like him giving back to me doing that way. So
the kids must love that, right?
They love it. Oh, they love it, especially when they have somebody like that that'll take the time out and talk to them and say something to them that is real meaningful.
Yeah.
So,
do people know that about you? Like when you walk around the neighborhood now, do they know you're Paul Pierce's friend?
Oh yeah. I mean, I get it. I mean, especially at work now, all the Laker fans at work get me, but they gotta respect it. I mean, he demands respect.